is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? This is JL, the Anti-Guru, and welcome back to JL, the Anti-Guru podcast. Sorry for the lateness, guys. It's like we're live streaming. But I wanted to get in today's episode. We'll be discussing the impact of AI on advertising. So let's I'm going to jump right into it because it's Monday. Let me change my camera view here, guys. All right. So, like I said, we're going to be discussing, turn my mic down a little bit, discussing the impact of AI on YouTube advertising. You know, I've been talking about YouTube advertising for several months, and now with the advent of AI, everybody is let me get that shirt there so you can see. Somebody, what's that on his t-shirt? Watch God work. So if you don't know, I'm a Christian. But anyway, with the advent of AI, there's been a lot of talk about whether it's been a good thing or a bad thing. And we're going to be talking about how AI is going to be impacting YouTube advertising because, hold on just a second. I got to do some housekeeping, make sure all of my stuff is working. Hold on just a second. So, what are the biggest changes that AI has brought? And the answer to that is targeting. So, what that means is that with AI being used in YouTube advertising, you're going to be able, because you've heard me talk about targeting specific audiences, and that's going to be based on their behavior and their interests. So what does that mean for the advertiser or the business owner? That means that you're going to have higher engagement and you're going to get a better return on your investment, which means the people who see your video are going to be more apt to take action. So give me an example. Say you had a fitness app. The AI is going to target users who have watched fitness videos or have been searching for fitness content. And what that means is that's going to be a higher click-through rate and higher conversions because the AI already knows that these people are definitely interested in fitness. You know, Google, which is YouTube, which is owned by Google, they collect all types of data. When you go do Google searches, they record that. You know, if you go up to your search bar and just click it, it'll have a drop-down list of some of the searches that you've already had. So Google records all of that. And because it's connected to YouTube, they can tap into that data as well as the data that YouTube gathers when people watch fitness videos and different things of that nature. So, but that brings me to the privacy and the data collection. See, that's the thing that a lot of people are concerned about. But you know, YouTube allows its users to control their ad setting. So if you don't want to see certain advertisements, you have the ability to do that. But still, with the advent of AI being used in YouTube advertising and targeting specific audiences, see, a while back, we used to do keyword research. And keyword research is still available in a form, but not in the traditional sense that it has been in the past. And the downside to keyword research, in my opinion, was, you know, if you have keywords that are highly searched, that means there's going to be a lot of competition to rank for those words, for those keywords, to be able to use those in your campaigns, and it can drive your costs up. But with AI, the way they use it with audiences, it's going to give you a better return on your investment. It actually will lower the cost. So what is in the future for AI? Because it's still in its infancy, and there's going to be a lot of changes and a lot of things that are going to be different as we go along, as AI is integrated more and more into our society. But one thing is, their AI is going to start. They can start, actually. You can use AI to create ads and to create your own videos. But there's going to be a significant boost in your traffic and your customer engagement because of the way AI is going to be helping you with those generated ads. So again, I haven't been on here very long. I've been talking about 8, 9 minutes, but I want to talk about the advantages and the disadvantages because I'm a big proponent uh, for technology. I love technology. However, and I don't want to get too dramatic, but we've all seen the movies. You got the Matrix and Terminator, and there's some other uh, movies about how artificial intelligence became, decided to take over. As long as we got an off switch for these devices, I don't have a problem with it. But that's one of the dangers. But again, I'm not going to be too melodramatic because AI can help you. So let's talk about some of the advantages. Um, you'll be able to create more personalized and relevant messages because again, AI is going to be learning as it goes along. Again, I touched on the cost. You're going to be saving costs because your campaigns are going to be more efficient. AI can do things faster and better than humans, but that doesn't necessarily make it better than humans. So, because there's always going to be the need for a human factor. I mean, but it streamlines your marketing because anytime you automate some of the processes in your business, that's going to help your bottom line. It will free you up to do more of the creative things or more of the things that actually bring your business in rather than what we used to say, you're working in your business rather than working on your business. Because machines are better when it comes to efficiency. However, nothing can replace the human connection that we feel with each other. So there's some people who are talking about some of the disadvantages. It's going to create unemployment, and it has to a certain extent. One example I like to use is in grocery stores and lots of other types of retail stores. You have self checkout. Now that's not really AI, but it shows you how machines have taken jobs away from people. And some of these companies are actually trying to steer you towards using self checkout because it saves them money. They don't have to pay someone to actually ring your stuff up. But again, like I said previously, nothing can replace the human connection. And some people prefer to deal with people rather than deal with machines. Like you don't like the automated messages when you call different companies. You like to pick up the phone and talk to a real person. Um, One other disadvantage of AI is can and will probably make some people lazy because instead of actually trying to, like, if you want to write a blog post or something, AI can write your blog post for you. But again, you have to put in certain parameters in order for these different types of AI generated content to be created. The other thing is it's emotion. There's something about writing your own copy to a certain extent. Now, I admit I use AI to write some of my copy, and it helps me come up create titles and other things that I use in my business. So it does help, and it is going to be a help. But again, I caution you to not become totally dependent upon it because what if the AI went down and now you have forgotten how to do certain things because you've so used to the artificial intelligence doing things for you as opposed to doing it yourself. Excuse me, man. I'm just trying to get my phone here, navigate to the right place. But that's pretty much all that I wanted to share with you guys tonight. Again, AI is going to improve your click-through rates. It's going to help you get more conversions, i.e. more sales. It's going to save you on your advertising costs. It's going to make some of the things that you do manually more efficient. But even when you have AI to help you create your advertising campaigns, you still need to manually optimize them. Because that's the teaching part of the artificial intelligence. They're not just supercomputers. They have a lot of information, but they have to learn what it is that you're promoting, learn your style. There's so many things that go into this that are going to make it better, but don't get complacent and think that now I don't have to do these things anymore. You still need to be able to manually optimize your campaigns or optimize your blog posts, proofread. Sometimes they come up with the first draft, and then that way you don't have to start from scratch. That's the way I like to use some of these tools, because that's really all they are. They're not tools. They're not, they are tools to be used, but they're there to create efficiency and to create, what's the other word I wanted to use? Man, I can't think of it right now. But, it's the efficiency and the speed at which you'll be able to do things. So, again, if you are not doing YouTube advertising, as I've said before, I highly recommend that you do. It is in your best interest. YouTube is the #2 search engine, right behind Google. And with the advent of AI, it is really going to be better for you. You'll get higher conversions, higher click-through rates, which means, i.e., more sales or traffic to or an engagement to whatever you want to promote. So if you haven't been doing YouTube advertising, or if you are considering doing it, and you would like to, what I'm offering is a complimentary video call where we can sit down and discuss your goals. And again, even if you're already doing YouTube video ads, but you want someone to get a second pair of eyes to take a look at what you're doing, I want to make myself available to you. I believe my success is tied directly to the people that I help and serve. So again, I'm offering a complimentary video call. If you're interested in getting that video call set up, just put video call in the comments, and I will reach out to you, and we'll set up a scheduled time where we can talk and discuss how we can get you moving forward with YouTube advertising. So we're going to start or finish the same way we started, with a little music.